Greetings and welcome to Die Drink and Die presents the Grimstone Chronicles Season 3 Episode 14. I am your host, but not your DM. That is Adam today. How is everyone doing on this fine Saturday afternoon? It's game time, boys. It's game time.
I'm cold.
Hey,
It is cold.
Sudbury, I don't
cold's a
know.
motherfucker.
I won't tell you that I've, since returning to Seattle, have had my AC on constantly because I'm drawing heat from the apartments beside me.
They're all too hot.
And 80 degrees is a little too warm, and that's what it goes to.
So, for Christmas, we bought, or for Boxing Day, whatever. The only Boxing Day shopping we did is we went to the bedding store, and I talked to the lady. And it was like, normally I walk in there and I'm like, give me the expensive one. I'm like, give me a good one, and then I leave. Right? I just want a good one because I've had I want a better one than the one I get at Walmart in the bag. The bed in the bag from Walmart. I would like to go up a step up from that. And this person asked a bunch of questions and I answered them, and they're like, you want this one? And I'm like, that's not the most expensive one. That one's only like. It's like on the low end almost, right? It wasn't a $600 blanket. It's like a $300 blanket. I'm like, is that okay? And she's like, this is the one that you want. You should listen to the experts when they're fucking right. Because, oh my God, the silk lined blanket, a duvet cover, whatever it is, like the it's like there and it exists and it holds heat, but it doesn't like get you too hot and you don't sweat, and it's like, it's so good. It's so good.
So it breathes, right? Is what you're saying.
It breathes, exactly. It breathes, and it doesn't need to be dry cleaned, and it's like, it's like the perfect thing. So there's that, and then I had a colleague who just bought their first house in Canada recently, who had I woke up this morning and none of my water works. You better start looking in the basement.
Yeah.
I suggest looking in the basement and calling a plumber and maybe the city at the same time. You have two lines. One
Do
for the
that shit
city,
right now.
One for the plumber. You might have an art in the basement somewhere. A nice whitish flower bursting from a wall. Yeah, it is cool here.
If you don't run your water or keep your areas of your house warm here in Canada, you pipes burst. Just for those.
I deal with pipes every spring at work. Like, there's a lot of water lines that run through the building I work in, and it's just there's a day in the spring. I hit it my first year. I missed it last year, where it's like 3 pipes a day for a week. Just pow. And I'm talking hundreds of gallons of water, in minutes.
And it doesn't take a lot of water to make a big mess.
No, it does not.
If you don't believe me, just go get a glass of water, one glass, 200 milliliters of water, freaking 7 ounces or whatever. Start pouring that shit on the floor and think about cleaning that up. Look at what's happening. Yeah, it's cold. Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze comes with baby mode. They call it funky mode.
Okay.
And they you should play funky mode. It's like, I'm an adult. I play video games. It's as hard as the Super NES version. It is. So the 2-player for that, the wife has learned the button where you jump on Donkey Kong's back. So right now I've got a monkey riding on my back for most of the levels, because otherwise it's just death everywhere. Death and destruction. Dead monkeys as far as the eye can see. Get ass and kicked by penguins and shit.
The Expanse series last season, season 6, was excellent. I'm sad the series is done. Apparently, the next step in the books is 30 years in the future, and the writers couldn't figure out how to bridge the gap with the same actors. So I I imagine they're gonna wait like 5 or 10 years, allow the actors to age, and then do
pick it up.
Yeah, they left it in a part where they could definitely pick up future stories, but they resolved, they resolved a big thing without.
Well, now that it's
But
all
they left some dangling stuff. There's clearly more story here, because they wouldn't introduce the dangling plot line and not resolve it. They're just setting it up for some future story. And I went and looked because I hadn't read the books. I'm like, there's got to be more books. There's more books, and there's a 30-year gap. Okay, perfect. But The Expanse is
it's
awesome.
on my list of things to watch.
It is awesome. It is the awesome. Yes. Also started watching from the beginning. If this pandemic continues with lockdowns and shit like that, I will get to the end of starting from season 1 of Saturday Night Live and watching all of it.
Oh my god! Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm. Oh, the first season's a little rough to get through because it's so old. It's like, what was funny in 1975?
Well, particularly like political and topical humor. You need to know all of the context.
I have had to look a few things up, and a few things I'm like, they're just talking about the president. Apparently, Gerald Ford, the president, he was like, he did a couple of physical gaffes, and they mercilessly made fun of him in this thing. All right, food has arrived. I gotta step out for a second. Continue.
All right,
continue.
Ahmed, what's up with you? You're muted.
Hello?
Sorry, my bad. I said I'm excited as hell. I got a confirmation that the kids are going to be going to school Monday. I'm like, yeah, and parents and everyone's like, but their health. I'm like, fuck them. I can't do this anymore. I can't do it. No.
It'll be fun.
No.
I had to take my kid to the hospital because he stabbed another kid in the eye with a stick.
Too bad.
Yeah.
Something very, very emotional happened today to me. I got the chance to sleep during the day for about an hour.
Oh, I thought it was going to be an uninterrupted shit, but same.
I was thinking I was going to be like,
That's 3 in the morning, sir. That's 3 in the morning. We're after D&D.
This is my
stress
time.
eating, stress relieving.
I did something kind of antisocial last night. I don't like wine.
Every night.
My wife doesn't like wine. I did some house sitting. I was given a bottle of wine from somebody at work. They're very nice. Thank you for the bottle of wine. I was like, I don't have any food left in the house. There's this bottle of old grape juice.
Yummy.
As my post-workout meal after like a shit ton of pressing was a bottle of wine. And it actually worked really well in terms of I slept fine. I went all through the entire night. My shoulders don't hurt. I obviously carved up afterwards because it's sugar water with alcohol in it. It worked. I don't know. Oh. Yep.
Adam, I found those huge monstrous creatures.
You found one?
3.
Humanoid? 3? Nice.
1 I'm not going to even take.
Well,
No.
You understand you have to find them, right?
Yeah, I'm well aware. But it's interesting. They're like level CR15s, 18s, so on.
Yeah, you're going to have to go find one. And consume them. So what we could do right now, actually, Mark.
Yep.
Since we've had a couple of level character updates, could we do a quick summary of the things that you've done to your characters in terms of the increase in potency?
Well, at this level, Duggan can now. What is it called? What is the power called? Kineticists have a power called Infusion Specialization, which allows them to alter their blasts. Usually you'd burn things, but as you go up levels, you don't need to burn. And right now I'm at there's I can get away with 3 burn points for free. I don't have to spend it.
Nice.
And that allows me
This
to
is gonna
both.
suck, isn't it?
This allows me to both empower and maximize my blasts.
Oh, we don't have to. It's just going to be boom. You die.
Take this moment to.
Well, what I did with Zogel.
I've been told. Okay.
You and your little friend?
My wife threatened to put me on TikTok. Like, you're not on TikTok.
That's fine. Give me
Alright.
Additionally, he got supercharge. So when he spends that move action to gather power, he now reduces the burn cost by 2, which means he can now send that empowered maximized blast with an additional move action up to 480 feet.
And that's like every action, or is there? It's like
That would take a full round to do that.
So
Still
like
low.
every round, you're just like.
Yes. Yes.
It's just like little raining bits.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. What did Mort get this level?
Mort got basically an extra. I think it's 3rd level. I keep forgetting with Kineticist. Just a second, Mort. Switching character sheets. With Mort, it is a 4th level extract. I took freedom of movement. He also has greater invisibility.
Cool.
Um,
Not quite as like spectacular.
yeah, not nearly as spectacular.
Nowhere near as flashy as just I do an extra 50 damage per attack.
Yeah. He does. Yeah, he does.
He already
a little,
does 50 damage in attack.
He does a little bit more damage because power attack.
There's a power attack.
Shoots up.
Yeah, and it on this level because he is a monster with heroic stats. His strength actually went up even, so that went up a little bit.
Yeah.
Cool.
And otherwise he's a fighter. So he took a feat, critical focus. So because I plan on later on taking mythic critical focus, which means if you are not a mythic creature, he auto crits. He doesn't have to confirm.
Oh, it's nice.
Oh. That's
It's pretty awesome.
Oh, that's a spicy meatball.
with
Yeah.
with Tetsuboy.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice. That's pretty awesome.
What's going on?
We're learning about the spanking of different characters and their planned builds. Apparently, Dugan is just maximized, empowered, all the things, all the time, every day, just big number.
Yeah,
Boom.
just boom.
And Mort is not quite there yet, but gearing up for some very potent auto critting of anybody who dares not be mythic. Oh, it's unfortunate for you then, not being mythic. You're taking times 5 crit or times 6 crit or whatever.
And he's probably got the worst crit multiplier in the game so far.
With his abyssal steel Tetsubo, it's times 6.
I think it's like the feats or
You're
whatever.
hitting
cap
400
that
damage,
can't go
man.
beyond.
I think
You
they
can't
do
go
cap.
beyond
They
6,
do
yeah.
cap, yeah.
You've actually maxed out your crit multiplier.
Yes.
So we need an amazing crit on the times 6 just to.
With
Just
a
to
vital strike,
That, yes.
Oh
a
man.
greater vital
Heavy,
strike.
heavy fortification. If Chaga sees this, he's gonna. No.
Preferably not.
What's your will
Oh,
save, Mort? Fuck you. You're not allowed to hit that hard.
That's funny.
Because we've seen how mean some of the DMs are.
Yeah, some of these guys are right bricks, aren't they? No,
Mean,
The thing
man,
is
just
about-
mean. Adam and I went, Mark was mean the other night. I'm like, yeah, he was just really mean.
Wow. Ow, did that
Adam's like,
to you?
this is why in your character sheet you put family, none. No, it was great. It was good. Chaga hates the thing in the scepter. He hates that spirit.
Yeah,
dude.
you weren't meant to like it.
Oh.
But I knew if things went badly, okay, this is how it's gonna end. So
Hey, random.
It's all good. It's all good. It was real. It was really funny.
Hey guys, box.
We were going like, woo, that escalated quickly.
Wait, Slapman's
dude.
random?
Hey, randomly.
Yeah.
It's that man.
There's a good chance that I guess this reminds me of the problem that the original Darthanon character had, which was live by the crit, die by the crit. On the critical miss chart, there is you crit yourself.
Yes, there is that you crit yourself.
That's one of the numbers.
So this is one of the first campaigns we played in. For context for everyone else, and Adam, we played in person with miniatures and like paper character sheets. Adam got up after critting himself or some shit, or getting critted by the dragon after he bought
by a weakling dragon at the beginning of a fight, at the beginning of an adventure.
Adam got up, tore his character sheet in half, and left the room. He came back later, but he was so mad at that point in time.
There's a whole bunch of details here, but what did I spend the entire treasure pile I had on?
Fortified armor.
Fortified armor.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, it chafes the buttock. Oh my god.
It's just the vagaries of the dice. It's like, deep down. Nope.
Fort does have 75% fortification should it come to that, so
which is good. This is a good thing.
There's still that chance, though.
100% doesn't exist anymore.
Yes.
It might. Well, it does in the case of like Slake and a few others.
Well, that's immune.
Yeah, it's immune.
There's ways of doing it through alchemy and the fortification you get from being a construct, like Cog.
It tops out. They said max out 75. Yeah, those powers have a. It's one of the things that they changed in the game.
Okay,
all right,
are we still going through? Who...
Capra got some more spells. He has heroic finale now.
Nice.
He has finale power, so he has
We
the whole
love
like,
that.
get us out of here, boy! Extra action, let's go!
Yeah.
So he's got that, and as well as the +3 Bard Song. And Sulfur has 3 levels worth of spells that he didn't pick, that were all picked at once. And don't worry about that.
Okay.
He was just fireballing anyway. There was nothing
It's all going into fire. It's all going into fire.
Spell immunity probably would have been nice, especially with the fireballs raining on us, which was on his list of spells to get that I forgot to write down. So my bad. My bad. My bad.
Oh, he took the extra traits for magical lineage fireball and gifted a death fireball.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's pretty pimp.
He has the feat extra traits.
It does mean that under his meta magic, I'm going to move his intensified fireballs into the 3rd level slot.
The intensified is a 3rd, and he doesn't have the other feats yet.
And he's 12 level and Volcanica, so he's doing 13d6 intensified fireballs as 3rd level spells.
14d6.
Cast level 12.
Yep.
Mythic.
No mythic. +1 gifted adept.
Yeah.
+1
Volcanica. That's right, 14. Holy shit.
Snake man! Oh, fire burns! Oh, it burns!
Yeah. And you can empower that stuff, so...
Yeah, he's got a Rod of Empower, and the lesser rod will work, because it's a 3rd circle still.
No, he has 2 lesser rods of... No, 1 of Widen Spell. Oh, okay. So he can make it a 40-foot radius, or...
He loves the smell of fireballs in the morning.
He does not have Heightened Spell. I don't know if that's on his build.
We're probably going to go through a bunch of the feats.
Yeah.
There'll be a bunch of meta magic feats coming.
He's just jealous about Agony Fireballs. Agony did it first.
He's not aware enough to be jealous.
Okay.
He would be jealous because he wants to add his character level twice.
Yeah.
But Agony is jealous of his DCs.
Yep.
His DCs are top notch.
Yep. And he just
All right,
went, I'm just going to make charisma go up really high.
It's going to be real pretty. All right, so that is Capra and Sulfur. What about Grackle and Dassod?
I'm gonna start with Zogel.
Who cares about your cohort? I'm not summarizing the cohort. Sorry.
Grackle got Shrine Walker or Shrine Walk. It's the advanced talent, so basically you can word of recall once a day. Kind of useful to get out of tight situations like he was in last time. And Opportunist. Opportunist is nice. Yeah, you're flanking, or you're not flanking. You're attacking the same enemy, and he gets hit with melee. You get an attack opportunity.
Opportunist is excellent.
Yes.
Yes.
We should. That reminds me. Chaga wants to know where we want to declare as our sanctuary, because once we start teleport ganking the leaders, they're going to do that.
They're going to do the same to us.
So we should overlap the area where we make a permanent Mage's Private Sanctum with your Word of Recall spell.
Yes, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So when we switch back to Chaga, remind me that we need to have that conversation.
Yeah. With our items and our level and the extra stat point, Grackle's damage went up significantly. Like Piranha Strike and the extra point that his dex was odd became even. Like it stacks for him. It's been a good level for Grackle.
You've got bad 12, is that why? Okay.
Yeah. Dassod has some really cool stuff. He's got getting there. So he went deceitful. So he adds more bluff and more disguise. These guys. He also has became mythic. So through Rogue, he also got Rumor Monger, which means he can spread rumors throughout cities now. And just as a heads up, his bluff is a plus 38. That's just basic. Not with anything specific.
So if you took the Perfect Liar mythic thing,
how does it stack with this? I don't
know.
It's
just you automatically succeed your bluff check.
Chaga's got work for Dassod, because Chaga wants to create a very sticky message that's going to spread like wildfire amongst the Venkeshi territories, and the message is all goblins are Chamek.
He's going to be spreading that. He's going to be spreading that through the enemy ranks.
Yeah, just something simple. All goblins are Chamek.
Like he's going to be spreading that through the enemy ranks. We don't have to fight them. We can just escape. We have way for you to escape from blah blah. And anyway, we'll talk up.
Yeah, we've
get to tribe. They protect us.
We've got 30 years of labor in a
lots
non-magical
of work
world.
on the way.
A non-magical, non-goblin world.
Everyone is Chamek. Everyone likes digging and breaking rocks.
Look at you, you love it. Shit, awesome. He became trickster and our archmage, so he has wild arcana to use his, for his casters, for all the spells. And his ability is powerful race, so he went up another level because he's a doppelganger. He now has he's one level behind instead of 2. And he can turn into dragons and different shit, monstrous humanoids, fae, everything. It's awesome. That's why I've been collecting pieces for people.
That's why.
Yeah. That's the only reason.
All right. What about Grackle? Just got more damage, correct?
Grackle got a ton more damage and basically those two feats. Opportunist and Walker.
Dee Dee, Lloes, and Chaga.
Well, you've seen what Lloes can do. Lloes got his mythic first in this Southern Warband. Him kicking the ass out of the troll, and then the stuff that he did against the Doppelking. It's basically taking his spell power and putting it into Mage Strike. Is effectively what his mythic is. As for his last few feats, well, you saw leadership. You saw the emergence of Grippa's ghost, which is the ghost arm Vorax that lives in the funerary urn with him. Yeah, that's pretty much it. He's slowly paying off his ghost template, so he's one level behind as well. Dee Dee is not mythic, so her level up was an even level. Well, she took leadership at 11th, and then 12th there is no feat. And
12th is a delete point.
I mean, like making...
Charisma.
No, she because she was a monster race, some of her stats
She's
were
rounding
odd,
out.
so she round out her dex. Her dex is
Yeah,
now
that's what Capra's been doing.
26 before enhancement is still a pretty goddamn good dex.
Pretty quick.
Yep. Which reminds me, her initiative goes up. DD. There we go. It was, filling in spells. She's a level behind, so she doesn't quite have 6 level oracle spells. You'll see them in game. Chaga did get mythic, and I did a whoopsie last game and gave him mirror dodge, which he couldn't have taken. So instead, following kind of like
he was eager. He tried.
Yeah, following an organic build because we learned that locate object the Undying Emperor used when he wore the skin suits of heroes, which is an awesome way to gain different powers, just as an FYI. He took the mythic spell Locate Object, which has a range of 1 mile per level and a bunch of rules to get through things that normally locate objects can't get through. And then Adam added a custom augment power where it can be used if you spend an extra mythic point to track down artifacts. He's a dual path Archmage Hierophant that ate up his feat. He did have the bonus feat of a legendary item, which is the Rod of Godly Harvest. And that's pretty much... Chaga's got 6 level sorcerer spells now. So one of the things about undercasting Prodigy is that he gets the higher level versions of all of his certain group of psychic spells. So he's got a whack load of them, and then his single 6 level spell pick for this level was Disintegrate.
He likes to make doorways that are large enough for him.
Sure.
I wish I had that power.
Through enemies. Yeah. So
Must be 10 by 10 feet precisely.
I know we haven't divvied up treasure yet, but Chaga's got his name beside, I think, one of the dex items, because you don't want him to miss Disintegrate.
Oh, cool. Disintegrate's an excellent spell.
Yeah, and then Mog, Grippa's ghost, and Phoebe, they all progressed. We'll learn a little bit more about what
They all got
Phoebe-
better at being them.
Yep. Phoebe's a decent level caster. She's only a level behind, which means she's a 9th level. She's a 9th level shaman cleric. It's pretty good.
So, who wants to describe the happenings of last session?
There's already a write up.
Okay.
I can only describe the first half.
Oh, so you're taking notes on all the data that you're given, right? So you know what the clues and the context are, or no?
I took notes in what page is it? Southern Warband. Underneath the Legion of the Stag, there's a bunch of notes about our research and a bunch of the names. Like if you scroll down, there's just a bunch of Marty chicken scratchings about what we learned.
Perfect.
Recap. Burials and book learning. Chaga settles affairs at Dunehold with his family. Dee Dee meets Pheobe, an Otomi healer that is on a quest that involves Dugganschmirph. The Fae of the Steel Rose Squad, along with Dassod, Sulfur, and Lloes, go hunting for the source of the horrible fungal plague. Chaga enlists the aid of Coven of One to delve into the mysteries of the Trifort region. Like, very high level.
Mm-hmm.
As for the details, watch the episode.
All right. So the party, after leaving a note to Chaga in a box of dinner rolls,
That was funny too.
There were some good scenes last game.
Proceeded to then teleport away, and the teleport check was made. So what I'm going to do is grab the group. The teleport itself included Lloes in a jar, Pheobe and Dugganschmirph sharing a bag.
Yeah, you get used to these. It's only for a second. Hold your breath.
And then I believe it was Kev who cast the teleport.
Yeah, Kev cast it.
Cool. I'm going to take us from the conversation map. Cut. And we're going to go to...
You guys ready? Here, you're gonna cast it now, all right? Here you go. There you go, buddy.
All right.
Walked you into it.
Give us a percentile, Ahmed.
We did, and it succeeded.
No.
45.
Another percentile.
Oh, another one?
You got to the location. Is there anything here?
47.
Okay. This particular region, it's been months. It smells earthy with a hint of rot.
What map are we on, by the way?
Forest Road. Sorry.
Forest Road. Okay. Kev is actually. Thank you. Kev.
It's been about 3 weeks of battles and then downtime and personal quests is 10 days. So we're in the second last 5-day chunk or week of spring. Like we're almost at summer.
Yep. In my head, I was doing the mental math of the corpses left in this road are
Right, we're on Murder Road.
2 months old. There are plants here that just eat flesh, so that's not too bad. That's why I just did like a nice organic.
It's a huge population of those plants.
We're about
which way now?
We're about
Where
20
you going,
days.
Kev?
20 days from the Battle of Three Forts. That really busy day we had.
Kev, where you going?
No, that's not. This is Kev.
Oh, those are your.
This is Dassod.
I got you.
Those are
Oh, right.
sorry.
Oh, that's right. You did the.
Yeah. I'm right here.
You giggle funny.
No, I don't.
I think he's. Dee Dee, is he making fun of it? Hey, let them out of the bag.
I think he's making.
Oh yeah.
Phoebe.
Wasn't that bad? You weren't in for that long.
Where's Dee Dee? She's much more whispery than Dee Dee. Dee's like, I'm right here. Come here. And Dee Dee's gonna, I guess Phoebe, given that she's like 9 inches tall and Dee Dee's like a halfling, Phoebe can ride on Dee Dee's back.
Yeah.
Nope. Particularly keen-eyed observers might go, that fairy's flying funny. Like,
Yeah, yep.
Can everyone hear it fly?
Dassod, if you're gonna be a real pixie, you need to turn invisible.
I'm checking the abilities here, looking for invisibility. But
Everyone's gonna know that something's wrong. Well, there is something wrong with you, so never mind.
he's in front of us.
Everyone's gonna know something's wrong when he starts eating the hair of someone else.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so down this road leads to the village where all the goblins are. Means we should go that way, I think.
Dee Dee points kind of off to an angle.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Chip. Yeah. Duggan has no idea where to go.
Well, okay, so which way are we just trying to...
Well, we gotta cross the river. We all fly, right? So no problem there.
Yep.
Yeah, we're heading kind of on an angle towards where, if I remember the map slightly, there was just to the right of the town.
Yeah, so basically you're not following the road, you're just going to head like due west.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
cross the river. So both Sulfur and Capra have the ability to fly for short periods. And then the rest of you are fairies with wings.
Do we have a pass without trace? We don't want anyone following us.
Capra will...
Are you guys gonna use your? Are you guys gonna use your? Oh.
Capra will cast the pass without trace.
Okay. That solves the sulfur Capra problem as they trudge through the wilderness.
Someone want to get loose out of his can? He can spy.
There you, bud.
Oh,
Aha, yourself.
anything going on here?
No, just, you know.
Just so you know, I'm Dassod, by the way. Don't snipe me, okay?
It's
That's-
not, you know.
Just saying.
Never stand in front of the best swordsman ever.
Hey!
When you're a ghost, do you actually have a front?
Los inverts. and then winks at Capra. Do we need grip out here? An extra set of eyes?
Sure. Why not? Nightmare.
No. We're just looking around, Grippa.
It's
All right, Los and Grippa will. Let me see. I think Los took
Very effective.
as a rogue power or a ninja power. Give me a second. Fast stealth, so he moves at full speed while stealthing without penalty, and his stealth is plus 40. And Grippa, I think, might have taken the same thing. So the duo of the ghosts can just be out.
there be ghosts in their woods.
No, Grippa didn't take it, so Grippa will move slowly, I guess.
All right. Now you're traveling through the
Or just
wilderness.
stick with it. He'll just stick with the party. Yeah.
Okay. So going through or going off road is a little bit slow going. Sulfur's not slowed down by the fact that he is a ranger in kind of his domain. So he's like sort of trailing or leading through the brush as you're heading towards the river. Capra is trying to keep up, where typically Capra is a little bit slower than him.
Do you want to ride?
In fact, keeps by far Capra is the slowest.
Do you want to ride, Capra? I can change shape again. Be a horse. Not a horse. Whatever.
You don't let Capra ride you?
You see him fire arrows? Hell yeah.
All right.
I'm just gonna do a polymorph here.
No. Capra's already cast the pass without trace. We'll have to cast it again. You're fine, Capra. You're doing good, buddy.
It would still affect me because I'm. Why would it
So-
not work?
So Sulfur over land has an effective move speed of 40. Capra over land has an effective move speed of 15 currently.
Yeah, can you give me the form of a centaur and you can ride my back? I'm cool with that. Polymorph. Sorry, Marty.
So you've got centaur bits and you can turn into centaurs? That's awesome.
Yeah.
Let me find you a centaur.
I've got a big list.
The guy's captured a centaur for a while.
Yeah, I guess we didn't have to just cast the spell on just Sulfur, and Dee Dee wasn't really paying attention. So
Here. I believe it's actually cast on everybody.
Yeah.
It's not divide. It's one creature per touch, and it doesn't divide, so it's the entire party.
All right, there you go. There you go.
He's a horse and a rider, and he's letting someone ride him. It's weird.
All right, so with Capra on your back, you're now moving at a speed of 20.
that's fine.
That's
A little bit better. I don't want Capra to worry about moving if we get into combat.
Okay, so normally when you want to get the horse to go faster, you smack their ass. And we're supposed to
I
smack
wouldn't
their
recommend
ass.
that.
You know,
Purple,
give a little tap with the bow there. You know, the back of the bow, little speck there. All right. Okay, so the party is pushing their way through the undergrowth. Let me quickly check the map. I've got one offline here, so I can just do some quick measurements. To get to local map. From where you are,
Oh, this is a really deadly party too.
it would be. You're about 40 miles from the region with the Vermillion Marshes. You're traveling at 20 miles a day, so it'll be 2 days sort of busting through the wilderness.
I think that's fine.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Give me a percentile roll. Let's go with Mark instead.
Okay. $79. I think we're good. That's
Okay.
a random encounter.
All right. So on the first day of busting through the woods, you don't you're not seen by anything. You're not expecting. Sulfur does have to vanquish some small plants as he's sort of leading from the front. Minor spells, or with his axe, he's just cutting away creeping vines and other plants that would be trying to,
Does this group have rope trick for sleeping at night?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dassod's got it.
Dassad's got it?
Alright.
Okay.
Yep.
So basically at night it will be Grippa and Glos out of the can, out of the rope trick, keeping watch all night long, while 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people are up in the rope trick. So
the can is left unattended at the base of the rope trick.
yeah.
In the morning,
Hidden somewhere, I think.
the detect scrying goes up around Dassod.
Okay.
I think Phoebe also has a daily detect scry.
Everybody's really paranoid.
Yep.
It's a good thing, because bad things happen to us all the time.
All the time.
Is it really called paranoid if they're
Oh God!
actually after you?
You know what?
I think it's
What?
just called being very cautious.
Okay.
Dassod casts fly on himself in the
Cautionoia.
morning, and he casts fly on himself in the morning, and it lasts for 11 hours.
Overland flight, you mean?
No, fly. It's
'cause you have the-
transmutation,
Yes.
and I'm a sorcerer, shape changer.
Paranautious.
That's awesome.
Cool.
I'll just use it for that.
Wait, I missed what?
He casts fly in the morning, and it lasts for 11 hours. It's caster level 11.
overland flight,
Mutable,
okay.
mutable. No, flight.
Is this mythic power, or is this a...
No, this is
This
source.
is
This is a
ultimate power.
bloodline power. Mutable flesh. Take a 1 minute per level effect, and just becomes a 1 hour per level at 9th.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yep.
So we move at 60 now.
Okay.
Let's stay a centaur.
40. So...
Because you're carrying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, if you're carrying the dude, so it'd be... We've always subtracted 10 feet. If you're carrying...
Okay, I just cast it on... Oh, it's so personal.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's cool.
Which
No
is
worries.
very
No,
cool.
it's good. It's good.
So it speeds up the move party on the second day. On the second day of travels, you're much quicker. Give me a party perception check, Marty, if you could.
Mm-hmm. Grimstone Chronicles South. Yeah, there we go. I wonder if this is updated with our leveling.
Probably not.
Probably not. So maybe add 1 to.
Yeah, we
oh,
probably
yeah.
want to add 1 to be safe to most of those rolls. Los got a 46, and he's the one who's walking ahead. Capra got a 42. Wow, there's some good perceptions in there.
I'm an archer. I have to see things to shoot him. You could lie to me though.
You know, it'd be funny if you rode Dassod backwards.
Phoebe and Dee Dee apparently share the same sense of humor because there's lots of giggling.
Capra will then get onto, like, he will spin around to face the other way.
Okay, there's lots of giggling.
He didn't see the thing. All right, so what Los sees when you cross the river, in the distance up in the sky, you saw a large winged bat-like creature with a tail and some horns. I'm going to drop it on the map real quick here.
What map should we be on?
You should be on Forest Road.
Okay.
Looks like a goddamn dragon to me.
All of Dassod's freaking forms.
Yeah, there's a big stack of them. All right, so
I have a
way
dragon
in the
list at the bottom of my character sheet.
like a mile out, you see the outline of something that looks a bit like that.
The snap.
The hell? Dassod's first thought. Can I turn into that?
This is Los. Los does not have.
Religion of Plains.
He has religion, just a little bit. It's like, I'm an undead.
Okay.
His knowledge religion is 18.
18. It has things of that nature. Might be in different religious iconography as like bad juju. Spears and horns and forked tails with bat wings are usually bad things.
Okay. Some sort of devil demon.
Demon Evil Demon.
What's it doing? Is it just flying around, or is it
looks
going?
it looks like it's following along the river. It is just it's flying somewhere with purpose. It does appear to be like maybe searching
In the direction of?
Give me a D2.
2?
Okay, it is searching. It is going the other, like it's going the other direction. It's going away from you.
So it
Going
looks like
along the river.
it looks like it came along the river, I guess. So it came from the east and is flying west.
Yeah.
Towards the goblin town.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
currently heading towards Faenfar along the river.
Okay, Los will sneak back to the party. He takes 1, gets a 41 on his stealth. I don't know.
Capra's like, I see you.
He's not going to take 1, but I don't know if you want me to roll.
It's fine.
He sneaks back to the party. Some sort of devil demon bat thing flying around. It looks like it was searching for something, heading towards Faenfar. Do you want to get its attention, or do you want to just, continue to skulk and hide? And he drifts into it. He drifts into a tree. Oh, sorry.
The Legion word for it is called reconnoiter. We are reconnoitering.
Okay, well, it looks like they're reconnoitering as well. They was looking for something. Maybe it was us. Maybe we were spotted. I know I wasn't spotted. And he looks at Dassod, who's in the centaur form.
Dassod has a stealth of.
-4 in your big ass form.
Yeah, no, he's not very good to start off with. 25 now.
Very
Capra has
respectable.
a starting stealth of +20. And
Anyways,
so-
well, we're covering our tracks and we're still in tree cover. I can't reach it without someone coming up there with me.
Who's the boss? I'm Sergeant, and
well,
here's
you could-
Sergeant. Okay,
Don't
Sergeant, what
kill
are we
it.
doing, Sergeant?
Don't kill it, and we can scan its mind.
I'm a private, and this is Dugganschmirph's quest because he's got the locket.
Aww, that's some bullshit, Dee Dee, and you know it.
You're in
If-
charge. You're
Hey,
it.
Dugan, if you want this thing, we should keep it alive so I can read its mind. Then you can kill it.
I don't want this thing. Leave it alone.
All right, then.
It has your locket.
I was-
Skulking has served us just fine for the last day and a half.
All right, we'll continue to skulk. Onward! Bravely,
Reconnoiter!
bravely but silently. And then Los disappears into the
Different
foliage.
than loiter. Capra is motioning at where he thinks Dee Dee, actually he knows where Phoebe is, is motioning with his bow towards the hind quarter of the centaur. It's like really large. It's just sort of like drawing like a kind of like a happy face sort of outline, kind of, you know.
All right. Well, Dee Dee, Phoebe, and Capra, when Dassod start looking, are putting little. At first, it's just little handprints, but then it's actual drawings with paint.
There we go.
It's better for disguise. It's your cat. It's your horseflage.
Speaking of,
I'm not going to
camouflage,
complain about you grabbing my butt.
when Sulfur gets out of distance, he kind of blends into the trees really well.
Oh, cool.
Uh,
Camouflage?
He's got the Ranger Power camouflage in his terrain.
See, because you're not a camel centaur, you're a horse centaur, so it's horseflage. Because it's not camouflage.
Pretty sure that is how it works.
Yep.
Hey, Dee, am I supposed to just poop like this without pants?
I poop like this without pants all the time.
I'll tell you when you can start drawing on my butt again. Just give me about 10 minutes.
Oh, you're gross. I've had enough of Gobido to last a lifetime.
That deals with that problem.
Friend.
Poopinator.
He's Chaga's problem now, and he really loves Mort. Like, I would have never guessed. Mort's got a friend.
Yeah, that thing's going to be gross and insane.
Yeah, Mort came back from his little adventure really gross, though. I'm concerned about Mort.
It just lets you know that there's a friend for everyone. Everyone will have a friend.
Yeah, that's a hopeful thought.
You keep looking, Capra. You keep looking.
Oh, Capra's got lots of friends. You shut up, Dugan.
Capra was like legitimately saddened. All right, so going through the woods, you do cross the river. You make it to the south side. The south side is there's no signs of development in the region that you're in.
Okay.
Give me a survival roll from I guess Sulfur and Capra. I think are your lead survivalists.
I can aid? I'll aid somebody?
I don't even know if Dugan has that skill.
Capra's got a plus 15, and
Sulfur's got a plus 17.
Plus 14. Look,
and
she all
he's
roll on
in
our
his-
own.
Favored terrain, plus 4.
Yep. Phoebe,
So-
given that she's a both Phoebe and Dee Dee worship the 1001 Fey gods, they've come to the conclusion via some sort of way of divining that today is in honor of the first skin stealer, the god of disguises, stolen identities, and espionage and hiding in plain sight. This is
That is currently Sulfur and friggin' Dassod right now.
Yep,
Like that's
yep,
that.
Yep. Who's blessed us today? That one. Might have cursed us, but you never know. All hail the first skin stealer, yay.
Whew. All right. Forest sick.
Okay. I mean, the,
He's
I mean the,
he's pointing at some moss. It isn't like the color of the moss.
Well, fire burn, doesn't it?
no. Well,
Fire does burn.
Burn the shit out of it.
I mean, like, he's pointing at the moss is not the right color. That moss there should be like more greeny, and it's kind of yellow.
okay. Phoebe is going to cast Detect Disease. Let me just make sure she's got it. As a cleric spell, she has Diagnose Disease. That's why I couldn't find it. On the funny colored moss.
Okay. Let's just read diagnose disease real quick.
Is there remove curse that wasn't remove curse, it was What did we
Stone
use to get rid of
curse.
this? No, it was what did we use to get rid of this stuff?
Break enchantment.
Break
and
enchantment.
Remove disease. A creature, object, or area carries any sort of disease or infestation, including molds, slimes, and similar hazards. One creature or object or a 5-foot cube.
So she's just doing the clump of moss.
Yeah.
There is no saving throw, and you would get a +4 bonus. Okay. There is a... Well, this tree that you're looking at has a an issue with a mold that is secondary to this obviously magical illness that is spreading throughout the forest.
Is this the same disease that all the Fae are getting sick with?
It would be like a precursor, like a plant version of this. Given time, this will basically, these spores or this moss or lichen growing on the plants will start to like emit an airborne version of that.
With Phoebe's insane heal skill, does she know how she would cure this? This is a magical curse disease, right? So there might be a magical curse undoing. If we got rid of the source of it, would nature, help out?
Give me a roll.
Also, random has just granted Ahmed a hero point because we rolled today is the first Skin Stealer day of the Fae Gods. So I'm gonna mark that.
See this guy? I love this man. Thanks, sir. It's awesome.
And you're the only one who has a hero point in the tank. Go nuts.
I'm rolling for knowledge. No, I don't. Awesome. That's sweet. Try to save my life with that.
That's
Thanks,
a fact.
All right.
You save it for a save reroll.
Dee Dee is auto-aiding Phoebe as they're talking about the moss, and they're speaking quickly in Fae. Nat 20, 56.
Yeah, this... You can, with spells, like, cure this, this spot.
Yep.
But it is, potent and spreading. The deep as you go, it's getting worse. You think that if whatever necromantic... It's not really necromantic. It's partially necromantic, partially transmutation type curse. If the source of it were to be stopped or captured, that might allow the forest to recover. But there's a chance that if this progresses far enough, even without whatever source is causing the poison might become self-subsisting.
All right. Dee Dee is then
Aren't there druids managing this forest, or who's responsible? Who's in charge of this forest?
Milvander. Phoebe goes Milvander Fuzz.
Oh, is he a druid?
Yeah.
Oh, well, we gotta find this guy then.
A really angry druid.
Well,
he's the one whose corpse we found in the fungus.
The crying thing, yeah.
well, who's next in line?
Oh.
Oh, okay. We gotta kill the source of this stuff, or the forest will be screwed.
Do we have a map?
Dee Dee has copied Chaga's map.
We do have a map. It is difficult to open said map due to the way map tools work. What would you like from said map?
No, it's just kind of if we can just travel for a bit and figure out on the map where, how severe it is, we can pinpoint very easily where the source is. Assuming it grows in a circular
Dassod,
pattern.
just warm or colder. If we see more of the moss, we know we're going in the right direction. Good job.
But if you do it with a map, it would be much faster.
Warmer.
Okay, just Sulfur will continue leading in the version.
Yeah,
direction.
she'll tell everyone to avoid touching the weird moss when we come across it.
No touching the moss, gotcha.
Okay. Do you have any druids amongst your party?
Nope.
Okay. Sulfur is trying to find the Vermillion Marshes. Oh, sorry. Random encounter for this day. This day is travel. Percentile.
Dee Dee has a map, and then she also has plus 12 knowledge geography. And then I don't think Phoebe has really great knowledge skills. She's lucky she found us. Got it.
She was able to find the human city.
right. Followed the roads and found the forts.
Humans to find out the humans. Ahmed, let's get a percentile roll for the day.
Sure.
Okay. I know. All right.
Hey.
Okay. The Sulfur is trying to find the Vermillion Marshes. Sulfur is not a druid. He does have the give me 1 second. I want to check the favored terrain. I think that would add to this. Favored terrain.
Dee Dee can help with a cantrip called No Direction, so she knows always which way is north. She's basically got a compass.
Cool.
And she's got Chaga's map plus knowledge geography that she can auto aid on.
Okay. There's a chance that he might be able to just get this done. All right. So, Sulfur does get to add his bonus to this, and he does. So, plus 21, plus 2 for the aid, plus, what was it, 2 for Capra aiding. What was the third thing you said, Marty?
We have a map and then No Direction as a on-tap cantrip.
Okay. Sulfur rolls a 1.
Knowledge geography help?
It can. So sometime this day is wasted. Sulfur is looking frustrated as he thinks you're at the dot of the map. In fact, with your increased move speed, he thinks you're past the dot on the map and that you should be going north. Like he wants to go the other direction. He thinks you missed it.
All the night.
He's pointing at the map. Yeah. We're here.
Okay.
Are we in a swamp?
Well, you're in a swamp, but it's like there's like Phoebe knows it is a protective grove that you're trying to find, and that it's difficult to sometimes get in.
Hey! Dread! It's a fucking druid around here, probably, right?
Why don't
damn it.
Why don't we first fly up and get a good look from high up? You know, let's use our free
Yeah, we
wings.
could do that.
All right, Phoebe will stay behind. Dee Dee and Duggan will go flying way up in the sky to see if they can see where they need to go.
Give me 1 second. If you could give me fortitude saves for Dee Dee and Duggan as you fly way up in the sky.
Oh, no.
Oh, damn.
Uh-oh.
Why would we do that, Adam?
I have no idea.
Is this a disease effect?
It would be a disease effect.
All right, Dee Dee's immune to all diseases due to her.
Oh, 16.
16? Give me a second.
She's got an amulet. She's immune to all diseases, including supernatural diseases.
Okay. Just you find the disser. There we go. And here we go. All right. Can you roll a d6?
Mark, this is you screwing over your own character. Such an evil thing. A DM
I
would
can
call
roll a
for.
d6 if you like. A 4.
Out of 4, yeah.
You don't feel so good. In fact, you feel quite bad.
Oh, I'm gonna taking a knee, taking a knee. Hang on. Oh, this is not good. Oh,
We're up in the sky, moron.
oh yeah, I'm just gonna land in a
It's-
tree for a second.
There's. Give me a heal or a knowledge, nature, or survival from Dugan and or Dee Dee.
Dugan has none of those skills.
Dee Dee's highest roll would be her heal. $33.
So
Is this the cloud
This
we were
first
warned
oak,
about?
they're the spores from the that moss below seem to be like concentrating in the atmosphere above the trees.
I think we just went through a cloud of the spores, Dugan. You'll feel better if we get up higher where there's a nice breeze. Come on, I'll fix you up later.
Okay, just might puke on sulfur there. I don't think you'll notice.
You have the sickened condition.
Great. Okay.
Okay, you think that
Dee Dee's gonna cast air bubble on
Life
her-
bubble?
on. She does not have life bubble. She's gonna cast air bubble on Dugganschmirph.
Thank you. Oh, that goes Dugan.
okay. The other thing that Dee Dee thinks is that this might be worse currently for Faye than it would be. It might not be concentrated enough to affect
Humans.
Non-Fae
And,
at this
yeah.
point.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the cloud. This is all the spore stuff. All the spores we found down below are ejecting their fungal spores, and they're all collected up here, and this is bad. Don't worry, we got
This is why we should live in the ruins of human cities.
You're still up in the air?
Well,
Yep.
we're gonna fly above the cloud, basically.
Okay, how long do you fly up?
We'll fly up to about I don't know, 100 feet above the cloud, 100 feet above the tree level. We're trying to get a bird's eye view of where the
Okay,
The
one
druid
sec.
circle is.
One sec. I'm gonna check if Dassod has this. Dassod casts message on Dugan. Don't take too long and keep an eye out for those flying devil things.
Yeah, we're invisible. We'll be okay.
Famous last words.
Dugan, you could make another fortitude save.
Does the air bubble keep this stuff at bay?
We'll say it gives a +2. It says here, but we'll go with the +2. 30,
31.
We're good. Yep, you're fine. You get up further. Give me a perception, spellcraft, nature, one of the three.
Dugan or either one?
Both of you. You're
Oh.
you're scooting around.
We'll be doing. Dugan will be doing a perception.
Same with Dee Dee.
because- Plus 26.
36 for Dee Dee, perception.
37.
Okay, in a region not too far north of where you currently are, the trees are not correct. Right there, the trees themselves are moving in a weird sort of illusory manner.
Oh, I'm calling bullshit up there. Look at that.
Yeah, yeah, look at the wind's moving the other trees one way and they're doing some sort of funky dance.
And they seem to be like reaching, almost like the trees themselves are all kind of reaching over a space.
Huh, I wonder if they're trying to disguise an area, like a place that we're trying to look at.
Let's get the others.
Yeah, are you gonna be okay to dive back down in that crap?
Yeah. Why
Okay.
don't you go through? I'll wait for you guys up here.
No, how about this? I'll take out my wind fan, we'll try to make a big column of good air, and then we'll fly right through.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Alright, Dee Dee's going to use one of her daily charges of her wind fan to kind of try to create a place where
Try to
there's no
whoosh
spores,
away.
and then we'll whoosh through. Now, whooshing through, we can probably... how does Dee Dee Feather fall? Dee Dee Feather falls by casting a spell, so we could do a dive bomb through the wind tunnel, and then either catch ourselves with our wings or feather fall the way back down. So I'll burn a feather fall spell and one of the wind fan charges. I don't know if it works.
Okay.
Dugan's got a ring for feather falling.
Okay.
We will give me one more fortitude save, Dugan, with another +2 bonus on top.
All right.
So a +4 bonus. Nice.
Yep.
So total plus 4. Okay. 33.
Okay. It appears to work.
Okay.
Hey, Sulfur, show me the map.
He's
Right here.
She points at right where.
We're here. There's where we're supposed to go. That way, just north. There's some weird trees.
he's drawing a finger along the line, and he's convinced we walked right through that spot. Like, that,
She taps Sulfur on the head.
It's okay, you got us close. Go, boy.
okay.
You're saying the spores are going to come out into the air. If we're getting closer, then they would have already done that, right? So we kind of need to protect ourselves from it.
Fuck do I know about molders?
Phoebe, Dee Dee and Phoebe are going to look at Dugan. Is Dugan just sick for breathing the spores, or does he actually have the disease now?
With Phoebe's heal check, he doesn't have the disease. He is sick. The spores themselves are highly concerning. Give me Phoebe's actual heal check. The roll.
Okay, with Dee Dee's aid, 41.
The spores themselves are like a modified version of the disease. It's like there's two strains. These spores themselves attack like the faculties, primarily of Fae. They can. Dugan is very lucky that he only just got a little bit into his lungs, like he swallowed it. It could get into your eyes, it could get into your ears, it could get into your head. It also could potentially get into your throat or coat your wings.
You're saying the stuff's really bad.
All right, how far is that little clearing to the north?
It would be about 800 meters.
Oh, so it's really close.
You're really
All right.
close. It was.
Phoebe is going to cast a life bubble on the party.
I can, in an emergency, I can make those as well.
Okay, she nods. 2 hours per
Yeah.
level divided amongst one creature per level, so nine of us.
This is delay poison communal.
No, this is life bubble.
Life bubble. Okay.
But a delay poison communal is not a bad spell. Dee Dee does have that one. We're gonna blast that one off as well.
Sorry guys, quick question. which gear is not? Which type of gear is has not been changed with Dassod? Like, is his armor still there, or like what's changed? What does he still have access to? Assume his gun, his weapons.
Your weapons are medium sized because centaurs have undersized
Yeah, that's fine.
Power, and I don't know if your armor is there or not. I think it is.
So
This is
when
it's
you cast
listed.
polymorph
It's listed
into an
under
animal-
polymorph, Ahmed. So you should probably read this section. You could answer it yourself.
no school polymorph of transportation. Yeah. So you keep your gear unless it's an animal, a dragon, an elemental, a magical beast, a plant, or a vermin. So your armor
Good.
is there.
Cool.
It's listed under here, Ahmed. If you need that list.
You.
Might want to copy that link down.
Yep.
Cool. All right, so you've got life bubble and delay poison.
Alright, let's go.
Now, Phoebe does think that prolonged contact just in the forest itself might like cause someone to catch the disease. It's not a good place to just sort of hang out. It would be prolonged as a keyword in that phrase.
Like days and days and days.
Yeah, it's not like
Well,
Five
we've been
minutes.
sleeping in a rope trick. We're traveling. We cannot, and we're flying, most of us. So, I imagine we're not rubbing ourselves against every tree. At the end of this adventure, we're all gonna do the magical scrub down. So, yeah, I think that we're okay.
okay. All right. With new information, let's see if Sulfur can guide the way. 30. He's able to make the way. He can. Man, you suck at rolling. That's all right. Okay, so he's able to sort of breach some of the magical protections of this druid henge to lead to the Vermillion Swamp. Let me grab the tokens. I'm going to cut. I'm going to go to the Vermillion Marsh. You reach the edge of a clearing, and let me use that. Player visible, fog. Here, give me 1 second. I need to step away.
Well, Dugan is really not a forest fae, so if everybody agrees, we can just light this whole section of the forest up and call it a day.
Nope. I don't think you're traveling with the right group to just say that. Yeah, I don't think we bothered putting the delay poison life bubbles on the ghosts.
No.
So how many creatures is it getting?
The whole party.
Nice. I was wondering how many we are just to divide by. Oh,
So I was doing
Adam, you didn't take my character.
Sorry, what did I do?
He's there.
You didn't take my character out. What map are you guys on?
Vermillion Marsh.
Vermillion Marsh. Forest Road. For whatever reason, you didn't come along.
Okay.
Oh, now that's fine. Throw me in the darkness. Damn.
Here we go.
Okay. So you breach this clearing, and you find this wide open range of this massive, like, swamp full of cranberries. And when you pierce this wooded area, you can hear a rutting sound, some splashing, almost frolicking.
Isn't there supposed to be a big pig here or something?
Hmm.
I think Phoebe. Atomi can do.
Dugan will have no shortage of ammunition.
Cranberries for days.
Okay.
All right, Phoebe's gonna use her 3 per day one of her 3 per day invisibilities. I think at the sound of the rutting, the Fae are flying up a little bit.
Okay. Keen eyes can see many, many, many very large pigs eating cranberries and rutting in the muds on the marsh.
Oh, okay. Now I understand what the pink is. It's a continuation of.
Yeah. I think that's actually rather well done.
Are those troops of pigs?
They are direboar troops, my friend.
Oh God! All right, people who don't
Use
need
them
to be...
wings.
Yeah, people who don't need to
Just
be
get on my
the
back
ground.
and Capra finish them off.
I think while we do we need to attack the pigs? Los wants to attack the pigs. Are we attacking the pigs?
Why are we attacking the pigs?
Well,
We're supposed to put an
I don't
end
know.
to something. What was the pig called again?
Phoebe says Gashmaw was the name of the pig.
We're supposed to kill Gashmaw. These look like Gashmaw's, I don't know, piglets? This is what the magical area was protecting?
Yes, the center of this magical area. You've entered a grove. You don't have a druid. The sulfur talk is fire bright. He's his version of describing this. It's,
We all ignore him because sulfur.
he's not very smart. Yeah, you're definitely in a magically enchanted grove. The region itself is a couple hundred meters across. It seems that things grow here really extremely well, based off of the production and the size of the pigs.
Okie doke.
Is this area diseased as well?
There are signs that it is being impacted by the disease.
Okay, so if those things are eating disease berries, and then they're gonna go and poop and create some fungus, they're just gonna spread the disease. All those pigs are spreaders of the disease.
I say we just get rid of them.
Yeah, sounds like oh, poor pigs.
Oh, Chuck will be happy. Think of all the bacon.
No, that's
He loves bacon.
It's
That one.
diseased. You're not gonna be able to eat any of it.
He
Diseases
doesn't.
are bad.
Yeah, so
Do we
can't
have enough spells to pick? I mean, there's lots of pigs there.
we can't relocate. Domesticating disease creatures, it would take a ridiculous amount
Domesticated
of...
Mort.
Yeah, but look at how many pigs there are. How many times I'd have to cast spells to save all the pigs?
And there's not left many options.
Oh, I really don't like the third option. Huh. Okay.
Okay then.
I have a spell that can screw them up. Okay. That'll help keep them at bay.
Says Phoebe.
Okay.
She's come to the realization that it's extermination time, but she's not happy about it.
Okay. Give me a second. I'll give us a little cover.
Los is casting spells.
Dugan spends a full round gathering power.
Do you want to just get on my back, you two?
Worry about the Kamehameha dance. Let's go.
What's that?
They can
Kamehameha
fly. They can
dance
fly
is
of their own
great.
accord. You probably don't want them on your back.
Okay. Dassod's going up.
Capra will fly, like during the flight, Capra is just going to use his wings.
Okay, Dassod's taking 10 feet into the air.
Dugan puts up a wall of. It's not a wall of force as the spell, but it is a wall of ether. Let's call it.
Full wall.
Yes. I guess from the edge there, it's only 10 feet wide. 120.
This is a tree line.
Oh, okay. So.
Adam, the green.
Yeah, the green is a tree line. Yeah, this is the tree line where like the magical protections are sort of encapsulating.
Okay.
Around here. Let's try and make it all 3D perspective-y.
so the terrain we're on is just like marshy ground?
You're in a like the muddy edges of a bank. It's all effectively difficult terrain for those who walk. And then this is going to be like it gets knee deep into waist deep kind of.
That's fine.
Okay, so Dugan puts up a 10-foot high, 120-foot long wall that is both maximized and empowered.
What's that?
Oh, if they come through, it'll just tear them right the fuck up.
Oh, we're not supposed to go through that?
I'd go over it.
Don't worry, I'll distract them. Hey!
Don't go through that.
yeah. Los Agrippa go right up to the wall, but not quite. Hey!
Okay. Think this is initiative. If you now that you're yelling at the yelling at the pigs.
Dugan will use his voice amplification caller thing that he's got. Right? Here's Piggy, 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 Piggy.
Nice.
On the initiative.
Oh, and that wall will last for 7 rounds. Oh,
So you just went really loud, huh? You just yelled.
He just yelled, yeah.
Okay, so he takes his pistol out.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Right. Come on, Excel, you can do it.
Here, little buddy. How far are we from the center that we're trying to get to, Adam?
The center of what?
Remember the
Dugan's initiative is.
we're traveling to the like to where that area was with all the weird trees.
I fixed it.
Well, Sulfur was taking you to the Vermillion Marsh as the goal for this day, or not this day, but I mean, like, that was the last place he was told to go. If you want to go to the center of the
Never mind.
That is
We're good.
All right, am I adding things to the initiative sheet so there are the individual dire boars?
There are dire boars, there are Gashmaw, and then there are
this odds 20
the boar troops. The boar packs, herds, packs.
They're I think boars are actually measured in troops.
Are they?
20.
What is a group of pigs called?
Group of hogs. A sounder? Never heard of that before.
Boar sounder. A hassle?
A passel, a drift, a drove.
Boar droves. There we go. Like it. What's the initiative modifier of the dire boar? Dire boars?
The individual dire boars have initiatives of -1.
Perfect. Gashmaw?
They're big and extra thick. Gashmaw has an initiative of +4.
Okay, and the boar droves? -1
Boar
or
droves
2?
have an initiative of +4.
Okay, and you want some random numbers?
Yeah.
Alright, here is the initiative order. Poor Capra.
Didn't want to shoot a bunch of pigs anyway.
Dee Dee, Grippa, Los, Dugan, Gashmaw, Darbor's, Pheobe, Dassod, Boar, Drove, Sulfur, Capra. Alright.
I'm at the end. Woo!
I guess this will get their attention.
Yeah, Dee Dee, the half-hearted bard song from Dee Dee. She knows it's just gonna be absolute butchery. Her bard songs are still +2, I want to say. Yeah, they're still +2.
Yeah.
Alright, that was a move action. Who's fighting with a weapon?
Lloes, Capra.
Yeah, Capra. So Capra's gonna get a weapon of awe.
Fear me. Specifically my bow. Okay.
Alright, that was Dee Dee. That was the deeds.
Alright. After Dee Dee, it is Grippa's ghost.
It pretty much doesn't do much unless it's in combat. It doesn't have spells yet because it's a second level Blood Rager rogue. It's not going to...
How dumb is it?
It's got a 4 int.
Let's start that for
Eventually know how to shake its hips to get some freaking
Some magic,
spell or whatever.
yeah, exactly. 20 charisma though. It'll be able to cast some spells.
It'll shake really well to get the charisma.
Let me check. It's all of its gaze attacks are too far. It's too far away to do any of the things that it does, and there are no real good objects for it to possess. It has vehemence, which means that it can once per round possess objects and then move them around like animated objects, but not quite the.
Okay.
It's not going to blood rage yet. No. So it is readying to attack when a thing gets close.
Loss.
Checking out the spells. Okay, Los is already, while everyone was talking, has cast Shield, Mirror Image, and Long Arms. I'm feeling pretty confident that's pretty much all he needs for this fight.
I don't think they can hit you, dude.
I'm gonna do See and Viz just in case there's something else that we should be looking out for. And he's got a ready to attack from a hiding position.
Mr. Schmurf.
Mr. Schmurf. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to grab him or move my die all the way over there. From his spot way up in the air, over the ball. Oh, you know what? Screw it. He'll... Does it look like the pigs have trouble moving through that water?
They seem pretty effective at it. Like, they spend a lot of time here. Might just hinder them a little bit. You'd probably not want to wrestle the pig in the swamp.
Okay, he will once again... Oh, he's going to move. Dugganschmirph will move to here. And he will, I guess, use a complex action to gather power.
Kame. Give me a reactive perception check from Dugan, as well as Phoebe.
Okay. Is it to find concealed objects or secret doors or hear details of a conversation?
It is to
Probably
hear
not.
details of a conversation.
Oh, it is. Okay, well, I got a +4 then. All right.
So Phoebe gets a 29.
45 for Dugan.
You can hear many, 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 many voices, all saying intruder, 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 intruder.
Oh, there's people talking.
Intruder, 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 intruder. You might want to look at your character sheet.
My
What
character-
language was that in?
He doesn't speak much. Goblin, giant.
Look at the racial powers for Otomi.
I don't know. Oh, hang on. It's up here. I don't have that on here right now. I gotta go to the.
They constant speak with animals.
Oh. Well,
Do they? Awesome.
yeah, they do. Constant speak with animals.
Surprise!
It doesn't come up because he lives in the city.
Yeah, that's right. Oh,
Get
it
away,
means- it
dog.
means you
Just
talk
gets
to
away.
Rats and things. That's awesome. I'm gonna put that under languages.
Defend the grove.
All right, we're right near the grove. The boars say so. Okay.
Well, are they good or not good?
With
Eric-
45, yeah, it was really hard, but there might have been like boorish spell casting.
What? No. There's no boorish spell casting.
Oh, it could be like an awakened boar or something.
How many
With
rounds
class
did we get?
levels.
Adam, how many
that's
rounds
funny.
did we get?
Oh well, other people cast 3 spells,
Okay.
but
Oh, I got a percentile this
they
shit.
kind of went like, "Oh, we have to kill the pigs," and then started blowing whistles and shit. So, if it's minute per levels, yes. If they're round per levels, then you didn't cast them.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, was that Gashmaw casting spells?
Well, Gashmaw has actually
All right.
casting spell. He was, but additionally with the slaughtering of boars, I mean, the Otomi get to hear them wonder why they're being slaughtered. They don't work well at abattoirs. Like,
That's why you
They just
gotta-
come out crying every day. I'm
you
so sorry.
gotta sneak up on them.
We're vegetarians for a reason.
multi-thousand-pound boars
Oh, there's
come
more.
trundling through. A few of them like poke their heads up through the cranberries.
Oh, crap.
Oh, that's a lot of meat. Quite literally. Oh my goodness. Oh.
Abundant ammunition is definitely coming up.
You ready for this, Capra?
Yeah, I think so. I want to cast a couple of spells.
Let's go, team!
All right, Phoebe.
Wow.
I think Phoebe's gonna keep her big guns for now. She does have some AoE. The boars aren't close enough for her hexes. And they're all just gonna come trundling through that through that wall, right? And
depends if they-
Los and Grippa are the ones that are like glowing and waving, growling and waving weapons. So, I think we need to buff some of our folks.
My last spell didn't go off.
So Capra's flying, or is he not flying yet?
He's not flying yet.
Okay, so
It's a free action for him to.
Phoebe and Dewdrop are above Capra, and they are going to cast spells on Capra. So Phoebe, through her Pathfinder past, she chooses an additional spirit magic domain, which grants her a bunch of spells that she can cast once per day. She's got this little separate like sorcerer pool of once per day spells. And one of the once per day spells is heroism, so Capra's getting a heroism.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. It's overly complicated for no reason. They were inventing.
I have an idea.
Yeah,
Does it
exactly.
replace something you can already do? Yes. Okay then.
No, the separate sorcerer,
Go on.
it's like they made more complicated domain spells. Instead of having a domain that you pick the spell you prepare, you have a short list of spells that you could choose one of them to cast per day, is effectively how that version of
All right,
caster works.
Dassod.
Abundant ammunition,
Nice.
Okay.
and he's going to fly up a little bit more, about 30 feet, just in case they jump or some shit.
Okay.
And so, abundant ammunition, fly up. Yep.
When Phoebe, she's got a whispery voice, is what I've got written down on her character sheet. So she goes up to Capra and goes, "You're Dee Dee's hero." It's going to be the AMSR cohort or whatever. Just constant.
ASMR cohort. Whispering in your ear all the time. Well, hey, the boorish droves.
No, it's okay, Adam. You can pack them in tighter.
I don't know if you've looked at the size of these things.
No.
Yeah, you're huge, dude.
No, the boar troops are colossal. Oh no, sorry, gargantuan.
Gargantuan. It's a yeah.
Okay, that would be the boorish droves. Sulfur.
Pigs burn! Sulfur! Pigs burn! is what Los is yelling, waving his sword towards all the pigs.
Okay, does stuff pass through your wall?
Yes.
Does it get damaged? Like, would
Yes.
it trigger a fireball? 'Cause if the beads hit stuff, they explode.
Yeah.
Would an
Well,
arrow take damage going through?
anything that goes through the wall takes damage.
So I think if he throws a fireball right at the wall, I think the fireball explodes at the wall.
Yeah, he needs to fly up.
Probably.
This group needs
But
to fly
he has
up.
wings.
Yeah.
He just flies up. Yeah. Sulfur's going to fly up. It just means that he can't meta magic even if it doesn't cost a level.
Oh.
Because
It's a 10-foot high wall, so I don't know if there's a lobbing effect.
okay, he's flying up, and he is going to. Let's see where we want to. Being told to burn stuff. We like burn stuff.
Get the big mobs of the.
I think that. Wait a sec.
Oh, that back group, you probably get some.
Oh, I have this really cool thing I want to do.
I think that is your optimal.
There we go. Way to go, Sulfur.
Yep.
All right, we're going to save the widen for one that's intensified. I think we're going to empower this one just because it's funny. Or we might save the empower as well. He's going to fly up and he will cast. Next round, he'll worry about the which rod he wants to use. All right. 10d6, 33 damage. The big ol' meaty boy boars have a +8 reflex save. 1, 2, 3. 3 at 1d20 +8. Ain't nobody not getting their buttock burned, I think. Sulfur's DC is 23. Shit. One of them made it. Okay. One made it, so 33, 16, and then the troops. Where are you? There you are.
40.
Okay.
What would that be? 49? Save for half?
They don't make it.
49.
49. There is squealing and the sounds of pain. Defend! Intruder! Fire! I'm hungry. It's like one in the background. All right. That was Capra. That was Sulfur. Capra.
Oh, I can't do that.
Which one of these guys? Capra will fly up, and will. Let's see what we will do. They're animals. They're typically pretty easy to hit.
Looks like they're all within second range increment.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
The front line, anyways.
He can aim at a troop, or he can aim at a big one. What do you guys think is the more important thing to attack?
Troops.
Troops. Okay.
Troops, yep.
He's gonna aim at that troop.
Get rid of the horrifying things that the big troop is gonna do. Or sorry, the pig droves.
All right. So we moved, and then I think we're just gonna
Auto
take
damage
our-
versus attack rolls. we're
We're
built for
We're about to see pigs stepping on you.
Yeah, we're built for attack rolls.
Okay. Yeah. So we're gonna deadly aim. We are going to. We didn't take our mutagen. That's fine. We had to move. We'll take mutagen next round. And
So the question is, which one of us is going to become the cranberry sauce druid after we kill all the pigs? I'm the druid of cranberries.
1d20 plus 28, plus 2. Weapon vol just adds to damage. Minus
Heroism is to hit, I think.
6. Yeah, heroism is to hit. Yeah. So it's plus 24. Okay. And then plus range minus range is plus 20. So 1d20 plus 20 is a critical threat. Is a critical hit.
Go Capra.
Amazing critical. Minor condition.
I'll be right back. All right.
All right. All right, let's just resolve this, because this might have the potential to like encourage that troop not to come forward anymore.
I'll be back in a sec, okay?
All right. 4d8 plus 1d8 plus 12, 13, 14, 14, plus 14, plus, then 14 times 4 is 62, plus 8 times 4 is 32, plus 3 times 4 plus 3 plus 3 times 4 is 12.
It's math
Plus-
o'clock here.
66. $168 damage. Okay. And what was the condition? Which condition was it?
The minor condition is DC 27 will save or be shaken.
They're shaking. They be shook. All right. Now let's see what the heck.
Does 168 defeat the troop, or is it still clogging along?
168. The troop has very, very low hit points. The troop will make a fort save, or like shatter. Okay, the boars that make up that troop, just from the sheer ferocity of the arrows, have basically discorporated as a fighting force. Arrows rock through, they go squealing. There's a bunch of pigs. Some running, some are ducking into the cranberries, or into the swamps. Others are being trampled. Okay, the second arrow in the rapid shot. We're going to shoot at this boar troop.
Okay, now that you've established your baseline, we're expecting amazing crits every single time.
Every time.
shot is a
Every time.
shot amazing crit. AC 38. 1d8 plus 14 plus. Oh, I forgot the weapon of awe on that other attack, by the way. All right, plus 8 plus 3d6, doing 42 damage. Significant damage.
Not bad, Capra, not bad.
All right, and the arcane strike was the last action, so he's out of actions. All right, blood has been drawn, and a good, I don't know, 15 diable have been slaughtered. All right, after Capra, it is Dee Dee.
You guys are all spread out now.
She's going to cast a haste spell. Unfortunately, it only gets sulfur through this group.
Oh, I forgot Bard Song. There's also some more damage from Bard Song.
Yep.
I was almost 200 damage
So
with those other buffs.
Dee Dee's haste is getting the back group.
Okay. Haste.
Haste.
Cool.
And Los might get the front group on his turn. Just take off the spell. And she maintains Bard Song.
Let's get over quick, okay? Quick.
Yeah, you don't do this kind of thing slow.
Nope.
Not the kind of crap you take your time with. This reminds me of the time when there was that house full of dogs and they needed to stop doing the thing. Grippa.
Grippa's just maintaining a ready to action. Los
Close.
will cast haste on the Dugan Grippa group.
Sweet.
Okay.
I'm just gonna.
Cool in anime with like wind blowing your hair up.
He's gonna fly up and hit the boar troop. This
Checks
one
out.
that Capra already hit with a maximized empowered telekinetic blast for 105 points of damage. Provided I hit. I don't imagine its AC is too awesome. Bard's Song is going, which nullifies the second. So AC 36.
Yeah.
That's 105 points of damage.
I kind of like stuff where you don't have to roll. It makes the nerd part of my brain.
When we rebuild the system, which one day I will do, it's going to be you roll to attack, and that's the exciting part, whether or not you hit. Because the damage part is not exciting to roll. It's not exciting to do math. It's not. You pre-calculate things, and maybe add a few modifiers to damage. But yeah, exactly.
All right.
The 1MD thing randomly, that will definitely be the future as we bring all of these campaigns into Mythic, into very high level, and maybe even beyond 20th level. We're going to start to pre-calculate damage of, like, do you do an MD or not? Like, we may have...
Capra did
the mega
3 to 4 MD on that arrow attack. That crit was 3 to 4 MD.
So we may start the pre-calculating for, like, epic damage.
So that boar troop is heavily wounded. It is still, quote-unquote, standing.
Hey, that was pretty good. Lloes seems to be impressed by Dugganschmirph's flinging.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good for the all-day take 100 to your face. You're muted, Mark, but I'm assuming you said something.
All day.
Wait till you see what my sword can do. The sword's all day as well, but I don't know.
Okay. Stay out of my domain. Agro.
Pigs can't talk.
The Itomis are the ones that hear.
Oh, I
him.
see.
He
right.
doesn't. It's not a. Otherwise, there's just a deep snarl coming from the sickness. Okay, and he is going to use one of the domain's powers. Let's just see which one he needs to use.
We can't see Gashmaw yet, can we? Oh, he's in
Yep.
the back.
The name of tonight's game is the Hogfather.
Hogfather.
That's funny right there.
That's pretty good right there.
That's going down as a placeholder.
Okay, he's going to.
So we gotta kill this guy, huh?
You guys started out like extremely aggressive.
He sounds like we can
Have
talk
you
to him.
met this party before?
Yeah, this campaign
hasn't.
is
He didn't know.
full of a
He's
bunch
just
of very
like
aggressive
random,
characters.
like I'm a druid, like wandering through the woods, ending up where they're not supposed to be. Okay, he's going to. I'll show you fire. Leave this place.
Uh-oh.
A fiery eruption is coming from beneath the party and shooting up into the air. Let me see the rain. Oh, wait a sec. No, he's too far away. Is he too far away?
Is he firestorming us?
He's trying to.
I think we're past medium range, but
He needs to get a little bit closer. Okay. I not this
Get a
one.
little closer.
I have a feeling we need to spread out,
Be
guys.
shy. But he said to the Atomi, "I'll show you fire."
I'll show you fire. Yeah, he said, "I'll show you fire," as part of his. You cast fireballs on his boys. He is casting a spell gets cast at great distance, and he's moving forward.
Darbars.
All right, Direboars.
Come on, you ugly beasts!
They are using tricks. Watch yourselves. Pigs don't seem to be easily controlled even by the giant boar. So, they're still kind of dumb. I mean, they're boar. They're not known for being geniuses. The ones that were wounded seem to be moving forward with a little bit less urgency. And there was one in the back that